Just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
So off we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that he's a top-class finisher. Opposition defences are going to have to be wary about playing a high line because there's nothing this guy relishes more than space to run into, and once he gets there, he's gone.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches.
Marmoush really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Moved on forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Forward it goes. That has been cut short. Long ball looking to counter. Cuts out the pass. Mohamed Salah. Aim forwards. And it's played forward. And that has been cleared. Up towards the front line. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Marmoush! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Gets it away. That's really well manoeuvred. Nicely intercepted. Played towards the front line. Now that's well seen too. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Marmoush. Mohamed Salah. And the ball is out of play. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Moved on forwards. Well read, nice interception. Well, there's a probing ball. And he cuts out the supply. Driven forward. Oh, this looks sharp. Well timed, excellent interception. Mohamed Salah. That's a look and plays it forward. Deftly away. Oh, can he get onto this? Calmly anticipates. And it's played forward. Defending of the desperate variety. That's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards. Cleared away. It's a promising position. He is just caressing the ball. Now he goes for the header! In he goes again! He's delivered all right! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Quality ball. He's onto it in a flash. Trezeguet. Marmouche is having a shot! Really well taken goal. Egypt are level.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Pinged towards the front line. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's been drilled forward. There's a probing ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That's really well manoeuvred. Cuts out the pass. Aim forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Great defending, strong and determined. And they've got rid and reclaimed it in a trice. Moved on forwards. And here's the chance to counter. Out to the right. Aimed in towards the centre. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Over to the left. Now that's well seen too. That looks a good ball through. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Zambia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Brilliantly cut out. Oh, good spread. It's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Mohamed Salah. Wins the duel this time. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Daka, and that's aimed into the middle. Not the most accurate pass. Keeper's dealt with that. Nice control. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Real chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Now it's Daka. That's an excellent interception. And it's played forward. Lofted upfield. That's really well manoeuvred. That has been knocked clear. Oh, that's nice. That's going to go a long way. Aim forwards. Marmouche does really well to win the ball there. Daka looks to get on the end of this. And it's Salah. And here's Marmouche. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Moved on forwards. And now the breakaway. And he welcomes it in. such a clever touch. Marmouche. That's a nicely weighted pass. Trezeguet. And he thumps it clear. Hit into the middle. And he's there to clear it. Trezeguet. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And it's hoisted clear. Proves too strong. Now it's Trezeguet. Marmouche. And that's out of reach. Aim forwards. And he's there to clear it. And it's Salah. Up towards the front line. Cleared without complication. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's really well manoeuvred. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's played forward. Aim forwards. And that has been cleared. Mohamed Salah tries to clear. The referee's awarded a free kick. Quality ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's a look and place it forward. Moved on forwards. Let's duck up. And the finish! Oh, that's an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Driven forward, and he cuts out the supply. Trezeguet. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. He can get that clear. Referee's given a throw. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. And that's a good intervention. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well timed, excellent interception. That has been knocked clear. Oh, it's played into the area. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, a delicate chip through. That's really well manoeuvred. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Daka is onto it in a flash. That has been cut short. Oh, this looks sharp. Daka finds himself offside. That'll be a throw. And it's played forward. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Driving on, a real charge here. Cross goes in there. It's a quick ball upfield. Well read, nice interception. It's a forceful run down the right, but he's short of options now. Throw it. Plays it out wide. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He's had a shot! It's in! Egypt are level. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Big chance! Fighting-looking ball, that. Calmly anticipates. That's really well manoeuvred. Tries to get it clear. Out for a throw. Trezeguet goes on a run down the left wing. And it's played forward. Tries from a long way out. Oh, that is rather wayward.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Aim forwards. And it's hoisted clear. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Trezeguet. Danger averted for now. Played into the... It's a mighty effort! Moved on forwards. Mohamed Salah. That's good play. That's very neat. Mohamed Salah has got himself a free kick. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Lovely feet. Now here's the delivery. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Aim forwards. Shapes to shoot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
And he cuts out the supply. And it's played forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Has a look and plays it forward. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, there's a probing ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's really well manoeuvred. Cuts out the pass. And he has been fouled there. Really well cleared. Aimed in towards the centre. Defending of the desperate variety. been knocked clear. Out to the left it goes. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. That wasn't the greatest of balls.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Great defending, strong and determined. Moved on forwards. Cleared away. And it's played forward. Aim forwards. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's really well manoeuvred. Gets it away. Aim forwards. That has been knocked clear. And it's hoisted clear. Looking to break at pace. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Clipped into space. That has been knocked clear. And he thumps it clear. Trezeguet. Cross into the box. Spread out to the left. Hit into the middle. Cross goes in there. And that's been well dealt with. Moved on forwards. Up towards the front line. Now that's well seen too. Driven forward. Well timed, excellent interception. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's hoisted clear. Tries to get it clear. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Trezeguet produces a cross. Lofted upfield. Now who's going to be first to this? Very nicely done. And here's Marmouche. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. And we are already promptly back underway. Does really well to win the ball there. Trezeguet. Thinks one through. Tries a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
That's really well manoeuvred. Trezeguet. Marmouche. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Over to the left. Mohamed Salah wins the duel this time. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, welcome to the modern game.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Played back in. And here's Marmouche. And Marmouche! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Cleared away, and he shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Out to the left it goes. Now then, the ball's come loose. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's played forward. That has been cut short. Oh, that's neat. Time to deliver. Oh, sweet feet. Plenty waiting in the middle. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's onto it in a flash. It's run loose here. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Oh, that's a nice ball. Oh, well measured. Does really well to win the ball there. Oh, it's come loose. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's there to get it away. Trezeguet. A lot of... Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Egypt! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Egypt get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
He's in plenty of space here. And the keeper has it. Trezeguet, and it's played forward. Oh, Red, nice interception. Marmouche. And the shot! Quality ball. Daka. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. They have come roaring back.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
This is quite a battle.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And here's Marmouche. Now it's Trezeguet. Trezeguet. Oh, it's played into the area. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Coming under serious pressure here.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Moved on forwards. Aim forwards. Strong running down that left flank. That is lovely. There are a few waiting for it. Lovely bit of skill. Delivers the ball. Nice interception, well timed. Aim forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And he's there to clear it. It back and can go again. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Moved on forwards. Calmly anticipates. That's been drilled forward. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's played forward. cuts out the pass. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's really well manoeuvred. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Chance for a shot! That's been drilled forward. Well, that's well seen too. Aim forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Moved on forwards. Oh, this looks sharp. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That's a lovely, neat pass. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, this looks sharp. That has been cut short. That's really well manoeuvred. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Aim forwards.
Marmoush really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's played forward. It's a good run down the right. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Flashes it across. And that is not finding anyone. Moved on forwards. And claimed it back swiftly. Do have a chance to counter here. He is through here. Daka. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Daka actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And that has been cleared. Succumbs to the pressure. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Caresses it through, and he's lost his man here. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nicely intercepted. That's really well manoeuvred. Now that's well seen too. That's been drilled forward. Lovely. Now Daka! Too close for comfort. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Daka, now he's off and running. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Aim forwards. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Great defending, strong and determined. That's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? He's in, and Marmouche!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's played forward. And it's hoisted clear. Moved on forwards. Daka on 2 now and looking for 3. Can he get onto this? Clears it away. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, smashing header! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Well read, nice interception. Aim forwards. And it's played forward. Defending of the desperate variety. Trezeguet. Moved on forwards. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And he cuts out the supply. That's really well manoeuvred. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's Salah. Aim forwards.
Daka really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Played down the flank. Oh, nice touch. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And the keeper has it. Moved on forwards, calmly anticipates. Daka chasing after it. And it's played forward, cuts out the pass. Moved on forwards, pass just lacking in accuracy. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Daka looks to get on the end of this, and that is a little undercooked. clears it away. Into the last quarter of an hour. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Zambia clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And it's played forward. Aim forwards. And the counter is on. Quality ball. Well timed, excellent interception. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Marmoush. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Chance! And that was very necessary. And can he finish it? Can he stop it going out? Up he goes! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Oh, look, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Driven forward. And it's played forward.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Has a look and plays it forward. It's Daka. That's tidy. Can he deliver? Showing good feet. Muscular approach does pay off here. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Oh, what a climb! Somehow he managed to miss it. Moved on forwards. Marmoush.
Egypt really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Aim forwards. Oh, easy pickings there.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And here's Marmoush. Mohamed Salah. So who's he picking out?
Egypt really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Up towards the front line.
Egypt really are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Oh, Red, nice interception. That's a nicely shaped ball. Daka! That's tidy. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Decent chance! And yes, it's there! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Mohamed Salah, lovely bit of skill. And that's aimed into the middle.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Clearly not happy with that. That's a lovely, neat pass. Played towards the front line. Cleared away. Moved on forwards. Over to the left. Well, the less said about that pass, the better.
Egypt really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And it's played forward. That's really well manoeuvred. Clears it away. That's the throw. Oh, it's played into the area. Goes for a shot!
Egypt really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Into the last 5 minutes. I think we're just about done here. Egypt could have here their final chance. Tries to get it clear.
Egypt really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Mohamed Salah shifted upfield. Well, that's a clever-looking ball. And he's there to clear it.
Zambia really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Wins the duel this time.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Marmoush shoots!
Marmoush usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Aim forwards. Moved Moved on forwards. Now it's Daka. It is a corner. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. That has been knocked clear. And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Takes a shot! They've done it! They have stolen level at the last! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
All square again into the dying minutes. And it's played forward. Driven forward. Is onto it in a flash. And the pass is intercepted. That's really well manoeuvred. Trezeguet. Played into the middle. And that has been clubbed away. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Played out to the right. It's a pretty loose pass. Another throw-in. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And here's Marmoush. Shot, surely! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Marmoush. Daka. That pass has been well intercepted.
They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
Keeper has taken decisive action. That's really well manoeuvred. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Aim forwards, cuts out the pass, and it's been given away. Moved on forwards, could move up a gear here. So time is near. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And he's there to clear it. Egypt cannot afford for this to peter out. There just isn't time left. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So a short